Dylan's podcast.
Dion's not even. Oh, Dion
Oh,
is here.
wait.
I thought Dion left.
It occurs to me that we were missing
Listen,
some
you said
pick.
give me a second a bit ago. I didn't know you came back.
We're missing. So if you guys could quickly do your picks while I open the show, that'd be great.
Fuck my ass.
I hope I can do this live, but we'll see. All right.
Wait, where is it?
So
is it week 0? Is it week 0 or week 1?
It's week 1. All right. So
okay, I'm on it.
this week was quite the squeaker. As the two C9 fans panic is kind of how I think they felt ahead of time. Dion, you're
Wait, how do I know what teams are playing?
What happened?
just read everyone else's thing. I'm hearing something from your end, Dion.
Yeah, Dion, you had mad back.
Oh, what the? Oh,
wait, I don't know how to
give me a
pick this. I literally don't know what teams are playing. I think RNG. Well, I know RNG's a good team.
Matt, there are 6 teams in 2 other people's columns.
Yeah, I got it.
But for the Rumble, like, what is the Rumble? I don't understand what I'm doing
It's just a 6-man double round robin.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just RNG, DK, Mad, C9, PSG, PGG?
I don't. Those are the 6 teams.
Those are the
yes.
6 teams.
So top is first, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well.
No, I'm a backwards motherfucker who does it the other way.
What is even DK?
That's Damwon.
Damwon. Okay.
It's Damwon Kia. So they're initials are DK.
I didn't recognize the initial change.
No.
I went through and changed it after I noticed it because I think no one else noticed it at all in the entire community until this week.
Well, Anthony, we yet again have the same pick.
Of course we do.
Yeah, like
It's an easy call here.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
We can talk about it later. We can
Dion
talk
has
about it
them
later.
too.
I
Haymant's
need to
actually
make you
from-
be traumatized first, okay?
Just go, dude.
All
I
right.
don't have any feelings about this. I don't care. This is all fucking fake. It's a video game, dog. Chill.
This is all fake, he says. This is jungler flashes for a fucking scuttle crab.
Battle crab and then dies, but you know what? He got that vision for the boys. That's
What vision? He died and didn't get the scuttle crab.
That is,
Anthony.
he got the vision.
Anyhow,
Scuttle crab.
anyhow.
Scuttle crab.
He did not get that scuttle crab. He missed that scuttle crab.
Though.
Whatever.
What?
Just intro the show.
I did
We
intro
gotta
the
do
show.
the intro.
yeah,
I did that a while
What?
ago.
yeah.
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
I did that and I'm
Wait,
like,
what
guys,
the-
you guys gotta do your picks. Now I have to do this while we're doing the show.
Re-intro the show. We're not starting here.
No, we're starting it like this with a stupid ass argument about some dumb
This
shit. It
is
was
so
funny.
dumb. I meant about me. No, Blabber got it.
Blabber
I
does
just
not-
pulled up
no,
the. I picked up the clip.
No.
Blabber had it.
No,
yeah,
he doesn't.
Blabber
Yep.
does
He
he?
does.
got the crab.
Yes, he
but
does
dies.
because DFM is blue team and the scuttle is red, bro.
That's some bullshit.
He flash mighted it. Did he
bugged.
die for it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
like the
my
confident.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, Dion, is that
Yeah.
us at the bottom? That gif?
Yeah, you know, look, that's at week 2.
That's yeah. Yeah,
That was
boy.
at week 2.
All right, technically it's all the same week. It's just the second half.
Because we
No, no,
start
no.
out, we
This-
get
this was
chest
week 1,
compressioned
homie.
into the vibes, dude.
No, so this is week 1. We died, and then week 2 is
can't-
the upper
I had
one.
to
What?
bring it
I
up
forget.
earlier.
I've seen the music video that's from, but I can't remember it.
Okay, so let's start off with Group A and talk about my lovely new meme wall.
Yo.
So I picked this meme just because it was funny, and it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX meme, which I've never actually seen someone make a meme out of before. So
What? It's
the first time I've ever seen a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX meme, and I fucking loved it. And now I get to
Shame.
use it because they won in Group A. So I have a question. Have the rumors of OCE's death been greatly exaggerated?
perhaps. Maybe we treated them too harshly.
Front Game Dead. Sorry.
Maybe we treated them.
Yeah,
What? Oh, that's where my mouse was.
harshly.
Maybe
Ma-
they did deserve the spot.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Which is the OCE team?
PGG.
PGG.
Okay, that was a real question. I actually didn't know.
So the ones with the dude with the green hair.
Yeah.
Where is it?
You know?
He's that one. That one right there. I think, is he the AD carry or the top laner?
I got no clue.
Good question, actually.
I can't remember.
It was like a haze looking through those games. I'm just like, whoa. Yeah.
So, I actually kind of enjoyed watching PGG because it was real effing funny to watch them remotely compete with RNG sometimes. Like,
yeah. That's
and
sometimes I was like, yo, are they gonna do it? And then,
I was actually really impressed with Starscreen. He looked like he was playing out of his mind at this tournament, especially given the expectations. You put that man on set and he will just absolutely chat out on 4 people at the same time. It was real fun.
yeah.
But yeah, apparently, you don't need riot support to be able to make it out of groups. I'll put a lot of money on VCS not being here, really sealing the deal for this, but
Yeah.
And also CIS kind of going a little wonky. Wouldn't expect that from unicorns. Wouldn't have predicted that at all.
wait, unicorns doing something weird is unexpected.
You know, now that you say it that way.
That's been this team's mantra.
Oh boy.
Bombing out of groups is a little too weird for me, dog. Little too weird. Technically, it's a tie. I'm still gonna call it bombing.
It's not a tie. The Pentanet owns the whatchamacallit, the tiebreaker.
Yeah, they won the tiebreaker, but that's not quite like bombing. That's it. It's
I mean,
I don't know. Their mental went boom.
I mean,
It was what happened was Pentanet kept on they just couldn't handle the setups. That was it. Just the setups underneath the turret. It was too much BM.
Too much BM.
It was too much BM.
Wait, was it Pentanet that had the set doing sit-ups as they were killing the Nexus? Oh my god,
Yeah,
I love
think
that
so.
game.
I think that was in either their second to last game or in the tiebreaker.
No, that wasn't in the tiebreaker because I was with Matt in that call.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't one. Never mind. That me and Matt were on a call during the Group A day, which was the worst day to have a call during because nothing was gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Group A was a real like foregone conclusion, and it really didn't matter who was gonna get outside.
Yeah.
Like, okay, look, all credit to OCE for making it out of this group and beating UOL, but I don't think it's gonna matter which one of these two teams advanced. So I want to talk about RNG real quick. What can we take away from RNG? Like, what could we really say about them going 8-0 against OCE and CIS?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, go.
I mean, you want me this? You wanted the simple way or the more methodical way?
The way that sounds intelligent.
Neither.
All right. Basically, sadly, well, even though being a three group, a 3-team group.
Yeah,
3-team group. Thank you. Even though being a 3-team group and all, just I mean, we really much expected RNG just to really blow this group up. Really, this is just taking out the trash for them. In all seriousness, this is just the expected outcome.
This is a real stat pad for them, you say?
Yeah, basically, this is.
Hey, man, what'd you want to take away from this for RNG?
It was RNG's just a really good team, and they somehow managed to get an 80 carry that's either as good, possibly better than Prime Uzi. I don't know how that happened.
Good or possibly better than Prime Uzi. That's a statement that I'd like to see come true.
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I have to hold you with that that one.
Look, Uzi holds the uncontested title for best player to never win Worlds.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna tell me Gala is competing for that title right now?
Oh,
It's
boy.
I'd bet on it because when he coming out with 2 pentakills LPL finals. That was goddamn.
Did he actually get 2 pentakills in the LPL finals? Holy shit.
Yes,
Jeez.
he did.
Man,
It was the highlight. The
man,
man's crazy.
And hey, what happened to our Cloud Fiesta moments? Yeah, LPL looking like they have all the fun now.
Yeah. So this
Shame.
wasn't really in my opinion, for this group, it really wasn't a matter of who was going into it. It's besides RNG. The only thing that was guaranteed was RNG would make it out of this. The only competition they would have been Damwon Kia. That's it.
I don't think that's completely true.
Yeah, that's not true.
I don't think that's completely
can't say.
true. I think, like, straight up, I think they would have beaten the vast majority of the teams from the other groups. But I definitely think Mad and C9 would and maybe even DFM might have actually been able to win a game or so against RNG. Like, just looking how close Group C has been, and like how I'll admit Mad looks kind of shaky, but at the same time it looks like PSG is kind of pretty good.
Yeah. Surprisingly decent.
Yeah, even with their subs. So
Yeah.
I think it's a large stretch to say that DK is their only competition in this tournament, and I think there's going to be a really large reassessment of how close we think this tournament is going to be going into the Rumble stage.
Mhm.
I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna keep going with my hot take. I think RNG is just uncontested here. Their 3 carries, having Xiaohu, Gala, Ming's just showing up everywhere on the goddamn map as a support. There's no way to pin him to his
he's
lane.
not. He's only in one place at a time. Haymant. He's not hacking. What if I just interpreted that so literally? I'm so sorry for just totally derailing you for literally the least important thing I've ever said in my life.
I was gonna keep going with it. It almost seems like he is,
No, just
because
go.
somehow
Just go.
he's mid, top, and bot all the time. It doesn't matter. Gala's just there. Like, it
Alright.
doesn't matter if I don't have a lane partner. I'll hold down bot lane by myself. It's fine. Go do whatever, and it works.
All right.
Okay.
Matt, you got anything to say about RNG before we talk about Group B? Oh, I forgot to pull up the picks.
I'm gonna hit you with a controversial take here.
What?
RNG is very good at League of Legends, and they have really good players.
Damn,
And everything I kind of wanted to say has been said. I don't feel like rehashing it.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So a quick overview of how I've color coded the thing. Blue means you got the position correct. Red means you got their position wrong, and green means you got their progress wrong, or their progress right. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So Group B, you got Mad Lions, Wildcats, PSG, and Pain Gaming. Now, Haymont and Dion coming out here with the perfect bracket. Now
I wonder why.
We're washed, Anthony. The old heads are losing. The young bucks are taking over.
I wonder why, Anthony.
Actually, wait. Did I make a oopsie? I think I might have made an oopsie. Yeah, I did make an oopsie. It's not perfect, but you did get Pain Gaming and Wildcats progression right.
Mm-hmm.
So you got everyone's progress correct, but you didn't get it perfect.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Still, I wonder why.
Okay, explain to me. Why did you get the group perfectly? Explain your genius.
Let's see. You doubted PSG.
I doubted PSG. You're right. I did doubt PSG.
Like,
Yeah,
I told you. I told you. We seen what they did at Worlds, and you didn't believe.
They had different subs, man.
And
They had better subs at Worlds.
Hey, it's the sub game, dog. They're gonna keep on bringing in subs, and you're just gonna be like, "What? They're never gonna win, and they're gonna do it again."
Did that start Gigabyte Marines where they had their crackhead strats? Like, did that start Gigabyte Marines? For taking those.
Do me a
those
favor,
win
define
dubs?
crackhead strats real fast.
Nocturne Funnel. What was the other dumb shit they pulled off? Didn't they just like do some really stupid level 1s where they would basically go hunt down the enemy jungler for the first 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they did stuff like that. But like PSG, like they're not it's not actually a meme. They're not actually a meme. This is their viable threat.
They're a viable threat, he says. My only problem with looking at PSG here is did they lose? They lost both games to
Mad Lions.
Yeah, they lost both games to Mad Lions. The only team that Mad lost to was Wildcats, which really it really tells me that they're probably able to play a little bit better if they can show up their consistency going into next week, because that was like the major flaw here. Do I have that?
How big of an if do you think that is, though?
So yeah, I can. We can just talk about Mad Lions. So looking at them in general, they were really shaky a lot of the time. There were a lot of games they were really close to losing, but like it just kind of won out either because of their comp scaling or because they got a lucky pick off, or they were able to turn up one fight that was kind of really close. Like I feel like they did the TSM TL strategy of pick for a later game state and then just stall every game that you're not ahead in.
Isn't that how you play League of Legends?
That's how I play League of Legends.
So you like this team a lot, then?
No, they're from Europe. I don't touch that. So what else did everybody think of Mad's performance and how they're gonna progress into the Rumble stage?
So when it comes to the Rumble stage, well, I mean, for Group B, that is, Matt Lions. Well, I mean, if they could fix up a little bit of their rocky gameplay, they definitely have a chance to like make it out of the Rumble stage.
I feel like I'm trying to remember this correctly. Did they get a couple Barons stolen from them? Because I feel like they got a couple Barons stolen from them when they were ahead in the game.
There were a lot of Barons stolen in this group stage. Today I saw 2 Zoe steals with her twice back to back in games. Like, I was unhappy.
That's what I was thinking about. Okay,
we'll get to that one later.
All right.
Zoe.
It feels like they should be able to. They need to be able to handle their early game better, because it feels like they get their early game into maybe like one. I want to say Armut normally does fine, like he's all right, but getting from the early to the mid game is a little bit shaky, and then normally in the late game they just close it out. But the early mid games just need to tighten that up.
Yeah. There's a 15-minute line. It looks like they have a lead in most of their games at 15. Like there's only 2 games where they don't have a lead at 15 minutes. One of them it's tied at exactly 0 gold. Oh, okay, hang on, no. It's 38 gold they were behind by. And that's the game they lost to Wildcats. And then there was another one that they ended up winning where they went down gold and they were still down at 20 minutes. It doesn't have it any further. Oh, push it up. Yeah, they ended up coming back in that game later at like 22. So I actually don't think the early game is the biggest issue. It might be against some of the tougher teams like Damwon, RNG, and C9. But like we got to see them play against PSG, who don't look half bad. But
what do they look like? A quarter bad?
But it looks more like Mad have trouble transitioning in the mid game. To such a degree that, like I said before, they end up stalling games out.
Yeah.
Oh god, they had such a lead in this Wildcats game that they threw. They were up like 4K, and then they threw it all the way to a negative 4K. Holy shit. Is
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that too much.
that a backdoor or something? That seems like a really huge throw. That's an 8K swing in 10 minutes.
That's pretty... Ooh. Oh.
So yeah, it seems to be a mid-game issue to me. Though it also seems like they might have a couple of drafting problems, but that's a different question.
Yeah.
Alright, last thing on Group B, I just came up with this question because I feel like this is a team that PSG are going to be competing with to be able to make it to bracket stage. How do we think PSG will be able to match up against Cloud9?
You know, I think PSG they'll give up a good fight. I'll give you that. I'll give them that. They'll put up a good fight. But Cloud9 that we'll talk to in the next group. Yeah, no, Cloud9's gonna be sadly.
I think it's just gonna be a bit scrappy. I think regardless, the game. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a bit scrappy. Even if even if day one Blabber shows up, I think it's still gonna be a scrappy game.
Day one.
And I think C9 would still probably beat him.
How do you see your boys facing up against smashed easy dubs? This man has confidence.
By that I mean it's gonna be close, but I think they're gonna win. You know, you gotta say smashed easy dubs. C9 ain't dead. Dion posted the GIF to prove it.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it's gonna be exactly like it's been. It's gonna be on them playing with Blabber around topside, because every time they do anything else, they end up just losing. And I don't really know why that's happening, like explicitly, but I think it has to do with Fudge's inexperience. Like Fudge has been playing very well, especially today. But like when C9 don't use that strategy, they have problems. So I think that's what it's going to come down to in this matchup. Because I don't think PCS is going to, like, I think they know what their strategy is, and I think they know how they will win the game, or they win their games. C9 still seems to be stuck in two minds with themselves in this respect. All right. Let's go talk about Group F, as I named it this morning before the group started. I can't believe that this group turned out like this. I say as I got the perfect bracket, and Haymant into his bracket down the mid lane.
Hey, look, I got the perfect bracket too. Dab.
Three of us got the perfect bracket because three of us have brains, and then Haymant comes in here with this dumb shit.
No. You see, the problem was that Snowflower was not on that team. If you had Snowflower there, then everything would make sense, and C9 would not have made it through.
Why did you think White Lotus was Snowflower, and why the fuck do you know or care who Snowflower is?
Problems. Okay, moving on. All right, well, why don't you guys talk about it? Hey, aren't you happy that you're C9?
Hey, Mo, we're not done bullying you. All right, let's start from the top. Why did I write DEG?
I don't know. I was looking at it, I was like, yo, what?
Because E's right next to W.
Nice.
All right, so do DK look weaker now? After watching them play against both Cloud9 and DMF, do we think that this team is as strong as they were when we thought they were when they came in?
So, I believe they're still as strong as they came in, but it shows that, well, God can bleed.
God can bleed.
This is it.
So
it shows that they're mortal.
On that Gods Complete note, I'm getting a similar feeling that I had back in 2014 watching TSM go up against Samsung White.
Oh my god, I remember.
I remember watching that entire tournament, and I'm just sitting here like, TSM is probably the second best team at this tournament, and it's probably the right answer, and I still fully believe that. And I'm like, and I actually was trying to figure out why I thought that was true for the last 2 years. And then today I went and looked at the tournament and I'm like, oh, I thought it was true because the only teams to take games off of Samsung White are RNG and TSM. And both RNG and TSM were in the same group and they went 1-1. And that's why I think TSM was the better team.
I see. But now it's Cloud9. And I still believe that Damwon is still.
I don't think they're bad. I
just think that they just played bad. They just played bad against.
I think their top side is kind of a weakness for them now. I think Nagari was such a better team fighter compared to Khan, at least with this roster. Like I watch DK's team fights now. And they can lose a team fight. Before, I'm just like, all right, here's a team fight. What's Nagari doing?
We win.
And there's the team fight.
What's Nagari doing? Yeah. Oh, wait, they won.
Watching Nagari ult 4 people on Kennen is just like, yes, get them. That's what you do. Every top laner is just like, yes, this is how we contribute to the team.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Nagari, he didn't make it. He didn't make it here. But he still looked damn good on Fun Plus Phoenix. He was still doing his carries. Like he was still like 1v4ing as Irelia and still getting like a trade kill even though 4 people were top lane and stuff like that. Nagari was such an insane player. You gotta give him a lot more. Like last year when Damwon won, we thought it was like, all right, this is a super team, Canyon Gap, everything else. Nagari contributed a lot to that. Even defining the meta was starting off with a Lulu top. Now that he's not here and Khan's here, it's Khan's not a bad player, but it doesn't feel like he can carry in the same way. It feels like he's more of a weak side. You put him on Gnar, or you put him on Ornn, or you put him on some tank, and he's going to be serviceable. That also said, Damwon Kia hasn't really went deep into their pool. You saw them do the interesting picks like, the Diana jungle, the Yasuo today. That was kind of an off game. And stuff like that. But I've only been seeing Ghosted Barrel doing Nautilus Kaisa. When in the LCK finals, they had so many different bot lanes that they would bring out, including like the TK Senna, everything else. I'm pretty sure Senna's probably been banned against them a couple of times. But I don't know. I don't think their bot lane's showing their hand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but I don't think their hand, like, I don't think they have anything they're gonna show. I think most of the bot lane picks for this tournament are pretty sussed out unless something wild comes out. I don't really see them pulling out anything surprising. Like, they play Varus, what are they gonna do? Pull out Sivir?
I mean, unless...
Or Vayne? Like, I don't...
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think Ghost is that mechanical that he can pull out Vayne.
What? This dude's playing Kaisa.
Wait, Anthony, let's hold him to that. Let's hold him. Yo, write these quotes down real quick.
I don't think he's mechanical enough to play Vayne.
Yeah, write these quotes down. Like this is gold.
If I wrote all the quotes down Haymont came up with that I knew was gonna be gold sometime later, I'd run out of hard drive space.
Do it now, then.
Like, Van, the difference that I see, this is probably a team-wise composition too, but like the difference that I see between like Gala's Kaisa and Ghost's Kaisa, it's miles apart.
Maybe.
If I were to see Gala like insta-lock Vayne, I wouldn't question it at all. If I were to see Ghost insta-lock Vayne, I'd question it a bit.
So, Haymont's nose is fully brown with Gala's ass.
Hey, you see the dude play, you'd be too.
Alright. Let's talk about Cloud9. Do we think Cloud9 can continue this upswing through the Rumble stage, and do we think they'll be able to make it to finals? Just for clarity, Cloud9 entered Perks' 1-2 comfort zone and went 3-0 in their Group C day.
Yeah.
That happened.
If Perks can keep on going beast mode, we have a chance.
And if Blabber is on his comfort, because I don't like his
Blabber's on
middle
one of the 3 champions in the game that he can play, they have a shot.
I think you mean if Blabber is compliant.
No. If he's playing Nidalee, it's over. It's done. It doesn't matter. It's over.
The game's over. They've already entered it all away.
If he's playing Udyr, yes, we have a game. If he's playing Hecarim, yes, we have a game. Do you know why? Because those were the only 2 champions that were played over the last split for all the time for NA. That's it.
You got a point. Yeah, you got a point. I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a rough time for Cloud9. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna have to step everything up.
So, I don't think his Morgana or Blabber's Morgana has looked bad. But at the same time, this group has been prioritizing Morgana over Rumble, which a lot of team like a lot of the other teams have been prioritizing Rumble. Yeah. So, I'm not exactly sure why they're doing this explicitly, because I don't have scrim data. I have no one on the inside that's going to tell me this answer, and I don't think there's a lot of people that will tell anybody this answer until this tournament's over. But I think it's just down to the fact that this group just got comfortable with Morgana, or maybe it just RNG'd that they were doing poorly with Rumble. I can see Rumble being a champion that Blabber would not be good at. Rumble plays unlike 90% of the other champions in this game. His overheat mechanic is unique. Nothing else functions like that.
Yeah.
And as a jungler, it's all about timing that with all of your camps. What functions like his overheat?
I mean, something close to it would be like Gnar.
Kind of. I would put Vladimir closer, but there's how many champions silence themselves? Haymant and I both know someone who famously ridiculed Rumble for silencing himself.
I mean, Gnar, he gets a whole skill set. So
who did that?
Close enough.
Raj.
Okay.
That's so long ago. I don't even remember that. Okay.
Remember that?
No, I don't remember that. Anyhow, I don't know. All the other regions, it's just a flex pick. Like, you'll see RNG. Yeah, they could take it to the jungle. Yeah, they could take a mid lane. It's
Morgana or Rumble?
Rumble.
Okay.
They can do either or.
Have we seen Rumble mid lane at all?
Actually, that's a good question.
Not in this tournament, I don't think.
One game.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
According to this list I have, that's looking at MSI games.
Was it UOL who pulled it out?
Let me check. It was Chaz. It was Chaz.
It was okay.
It was the legend himself.
It was
Chaz.
It was Chaz. Oh god, it's dying.
Yeah, it's dying. Yeah.
It's slowly but surely.
It's funnier like this.
Chaz it up. Yep.
It's dwindling like their chances. All right. So yeah, it's really seldomly used in the mid lane, and I don't think it's as strong mid lane as it is in the jungle, because the change that made it really strong in the jungle was you get attack speed while you're overheated, which is just a lot of fucking DPS. It's like, hey, you get to spam a shield and have more DPS. Like, who doesn't want that?
Me.
That's a liar right there, folks. That's what a liar sounds like.
I just don't play League anymore.
You play WoW, you want a shield and attack speed?
I play tanks, so I have both of those things.
There you go.
I need them though, otherwise I die.
But you want a bigger shield and more attack speed? Yes.
Yeah,
yes, you
pretty
do.
bad actually.
See? All right. I am not looking at the topic sheet. Here's the topic sheet. Okay. So do we think that C9 can make finals?
Yeah.
Matt's saying yes.
No, I'm saying yeah.
Yeah.
That is what fear sounds like, folks. He is scared of the reality of the outcome.
What? No, I'm just saying yes. Well, I'm saying yeah, which is yes, extra, fewer steps.
It does drop a letter.
It does drop a letter. Hey Ma, how you feeling? Do you think they're gonna make it?
No.
No, you don't think they're making it to finals?
No.
Do you think they'll at least make it to bracket stage?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say. Okay. All right.
Or
as your predictions. I was about to roast you on your predictions. All right. Oh yeah, Dion. Do you think they're gonna make finals?
I have to have faith. Yes.
Yeah, I have faith. The man has got to have faith. Said like a true believer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to go down in flames.
Okay. Now, this group had quite the wild card upset potential here. So how do we think Japan managed to look so competitive against everyone, but they also dropped a game to LAN?
Unlucky.
Unlucky, Matt says.
Yeah. I mean, they were against Day One Blabber.
That would mean
I'll
they're
say
lucky.
Good teams lose to worse teams like all the time.
Yeah.
Look, it's like this. Look, all I gotta say is this. Damn one lost to Cloud9.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, by default, like another team had to like lose to a worse team in the group as well too, just to keep it going. It just had to balance itself out. That's all I'm trying to say. But really, in all seriousness, this is just they were just better that game. That's all. That's what I can really say.
It was a really close game too, but I think just what is it? Like draft wise, C9 was able to hold on, and the fact that they got an Earth Drake into that particular comp, good.
Mm-hmm.
An Earth Soul into that particular comp, good.
I'm pasting in the pics.
Yeah, I see it. You're really working well with those graphics.
They're real pretty.
Pretty.
Okay. I don't know. I think it's more that DMF is significantly more inconsistent than C9 and Damwon. And they definitely caught C9 on a bad day. Like those first 3 days, C9, the days 1 to 3 C9 and day 6 C9, not the same people. Like it is a night and day difference between who was actually like playing those games and who was like and how they were making their decisions. I don't know what happened in those 2 days in between, but Mithy did some work apparently, or Perks did some work apparently, because they really like brought it all together and tightened it up.
Yeah, and 3 of them's on their comfort picks, like Perks Victor, pretty traditional, Blabber's Udyr, pretty traditional, Vulcan's Alistar, pretty traditional.
You gotta keep that champion pool small for Blabber, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when he branches out. He loses games like that. It's funny. All right. Let's move on to talk a little bit about the meta real quick.
Oh boy.
So there has been a heavy push to change the jungle meta away from Udyr and Hecarim.
Yeah.
Now, how do we feel about removing Hecarim especially and pushing Udyr down a lot? it coming into this. It feels like that was kind of entertaining, or like
So
it was boring to watch the jungler from that perspective, but it was kind of it honestly made it more like everything was team fights, and team fights are just fun to watch for me.
yeah, like I like for me, I like Udyr going down priority. For me, I'll take that. But for Hackram to go down as well, that
Bad day for Dion.
yeah, I really like Hackram. He's also for me, like he's great for team fighting and whatnot, but now you got these other junglers like Rumble, Ghana,
God, it's
out of nowhere.
It's getting even. Oh, this is.
Like I don't know where we going, right? Like.
All right. So we went from an Udyr Hecarim meta where they were the only two junglers you could ever pick, and then Volibear came up in that meta when they buffed him one patch, and then they basically they stamped all three of them down by nerfing Chemtech, and they nerfed Hecarim again. Hecarim is virtually unplayable, but now we have a new problem. The current meta.
Morgana Rumble meta?
The current meta is Morgana Rumble. So, congratulations, everyone. You have discovered what it is like to nerf the meta. You get a new one. It happens every time.
It's not always pretty.
It happens every time. I don't know why anybody is surprised. And like, okay, watch. This is gonna exist until like mid-June or July. And then people are going to be mad that we're still fighting over Morgana and Rumble. And I'm going to sit here acting like this has always been the case, because it fucking has been. The jungle has always revolved around 2 to 5 picks at any given moment, because that's how the fucking meta functions. You cut. The real problem is nobody's original and they can't come up with new strategies, so they just copy everyone and try to do it better. But this is a knee-jerk reaction to a lot of changes to these champions in particular.
I'm not gonna lie. We got the jungle. Cringe.
I hate this meta so much.
Yeah.
I hate Morgana jungle with a fucking passion.
Where did we go wrong? Now we can't.
We went wrong 11 seasons ago when we started this fucking game.
True.
We went wrong at the dawn of man.
Yeah.
Look, do you see Udyr? Do you see this pizza foot faced fuck? Like, look at him. Just look at him. That's when we went wrong. Making that monstrosity and allowing him to be functional in a professional space. Like, oh my god. Look, in
any video game environment, it's unacceptable to have him.
Udyr is the third jungler basically right now. He has 89% presence, third only to Rumble and Morgana. I think it's partially a holdover from the previous meta because people are comfortable and no comps around it, and he's not that bad. He still has good clear and good objective control. But I will say this, any jungle meta where Udyr is the best jungler or a top 5 jungler is a bad jungle meta. Because he's so... what it means is move speed's broken, and when move speed's broken, so many other things are broken.
Yeah.
So it's just awful watching Udyr be viable. I hate it. I hate it so much. And then you got Rumble and Morgana, the two. I want my Elise Jarvan Vi meta. Where is that?
Oh my god.
Where is my season 3 meta?
In season 3.
Ooh, that's. Ooh.
Yeah.
You're bringing me back. Damn.
This feels like a weird rock, paper, scissors. It's not exactly a rock, paper, scissors. Because it's like Rumble and Morgana. Either side of those matchups are fine. But it also feels like Udyr's good into Rumble. Specifically. Because there's no Morgana shield to be like, hey.
No.
Bear slap, no. No bear slap. No bear.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a point.
Oh, bear slap. That's the part where you run at them with the bear slap, don't even proc it, and just turn into Phoenix and start meleeing, and then once you pop the shield, you switch over to Tiger.
Oh god.
That takes so much to do, though.
Haymant, if pressing 3 buttons is too much for your small jungle brain, I can't
3 seconds,
help
by the way. 3 seconds, by the way.
Isn't it like 4.5?
Well, yeah.
I don't remember the timing between his abilities. I don't play this champion because he's too brain dead for me to be alive while I do it.
It's like half a second.
Oh, it's like
anyway.
It's like when I play whenever I have to play Garen or something top lane. It's just like I have nothing to do. I stand here and clear wave because they can't come near me because they'll die. So they're standing under their turret and I can't not push.
Yeah. You look at them menacingly.
Like this is why I like Mordekaiser. When they're under their tower, they're not safe. Get over here. That's it. All right, what was the other meta topic I had here? Oh, other prio picks. What was the prio picks in other lanes?
You want to start with the blind man who's been featured a lot in the lane?
Yeah, I guess we can talk about Lee Sin. Haymont, you brought it up. You start. How you want him?
Why is a jungler in a lane? I don't know.
I
guess
Why
Rumble.
In the top lane? Why is Camille in the top lane?
Camille's the top lane.
You know.
Shut it.
Those had to be nerfed. There's no longer a set jungle anymore. It's just Lee Sin has been one of those champions where you've thought like he used to be a laner too, but like for a long period of time you would just think of him as a jungler. Just a super long period since Medios was playing him.
I have always thought of him as a ranged melee tanky DPS assassin support. Damn it, I can't remember the rest.
Nice.
No, he is not Ornn. He's not
true. Ornn is taking up that position now.
Ornn took up every position when he was meta. It didn't matter. Lee Sin was primarily a jungler. But now the fact that you can either do Eclipse Lee Sin, or you can do I'm forgetting the name of the other item. Kind of like Ravenous Hydra, except it's mythic.
I can't remember it either. Yeah. Do I have the patch notes?
Blood Drinker?
Here? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gore Drinker. You can do Gore Drinker, be kind of skirmishy. You can do Eclipse and just pop any of their squishy champions. It's either or. And you're kind of just like, hey, all right, I'm going to do this same thing. I'm going to use my E in lane. I'll clear out those minions. And if you get hit by it, well, it's going to hurt. I don't know. It just feels weird that he's meta right now as a laner.
So I think the only reason he's being picked as a laner is because Dopa said that he would be seen play as a laner. I fully believe that the only reason Lee Sin top lane is a thing is because of Dopa.
He also just seems annoying because it's like, oh, hey, I could gank the Lee Sin. If you catch him in his jungle, he has to ward hop or something. If you catch him in his lane, he's like, I have minions. Goodbye.
I mean, they still normally ward hop because they can't walk ahead of their minions and get ganked. Because if they burn the dash before they walk behind their caster minions, they're kind of inting because now they don't have the dash and they have to blow flash.
Yeah.
I think the number one problem is they're not playing good counters to Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's fucking picking Poppy. Poppy has been super viable in this goddamn fucking meta for, like, months. And I don't understand why we don't pick it against, like, Gnar and Lee Sin. I'll admit, it's not the best matchup into Gnar, but you can punish the fuck out of a Gnar engage.
Yeah. But I think they're afraid to pick Poppy because, well...
What are they gonna do? Okay, Morgana's in the game, never mind.
Yeah. Also, a lot of single target there.
Also,
except her ultimate.
Flex pick.
What? No one's flexing Lee Sin. It's such a bad idea.
Hey, you say that now till it happens. You can be like,
it's already happened. Somebody played him.
Yeah, as a mid laner.
Was it mid?
It was definitely mid.
Oh boy.
I don't remember who.
Hang on. There are 4 mid lane games, 7 top lane games, and 1 jungle game.
You know? And you say that he'll never be. You just for the kill me about me say that he'll be flexed. I wonder. I'm pretty sure it was never against because of a Poppy, but anyways.
I mean, like, I feel like Renekton would do good into him too.
Yeah.
There's so many basic top laners that I feel just nullify his entire effectiveness. Because, number one, he will always shove you in, so you can play catch. Number two, he can't fight you with the wave in between you two. Like, he can't land his Q. So that means he has to either clear wave while fighting you to then be able to Q you, which means he misses a Q rotation, or he has to do smaller trades and or hope you get caught out.
Or insect, but anyway.
Or insect.
Hey, it's an option.
It is an option. Okay. Page I wanted to look at. Okay. So we're still seeing a lot of prio on Gnar here. Yeah. I feel like they really made Gnar easier to play with a lot of the changes to the other items. And some of the other champions, because counterpicking Gnar, it's such a bitch, because his best counterpick is Camille. Like, you guys seen me get 3 kills on a Gnar and then the Gnar be completely useless because I just keep killing him over and over again. Like if you can get that going, it's crazy. And with an Udyr in the game, it's even easier. So it's like, why? Like, I don't understand why we're not punishing Gnar harder. And instead we're like using our top lane pick to just go even or go scaling. Like, I don't understand. And why is this Jace pick not working out ever?
The curse of Jace. That's all I can say, really.
There's not really that heavy carry top laner who can really play Jace that well. Like, Khan should have probably been that top laner, but we've seen recently that he doesn't do well on carries. At least not as well as he used to. Even his GP isn't as good as it used to be. Well,
they've nerfed the shit out of it, and the new items have made his build really wonky.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't think there's really a carry top laner here.
I'm looking at the list of mid lane picks. The highest pick champion is Orianna at 11, and then Victor and Zoe at 9 each, and then Syndra at 7, and then everyone else is 6 or less. Like the mid lane pool is really wide. So there's not a lot of prio there. Though the 80 carry spot is where there is a lot of prio. There almost always is, because champion pool real small. So you got Kai'Sa. Varus has been coming up and getting a lot of bans. He's got 81% presence, and then you also have Tristana in 3rd. Everyone else is really all over the place. There's Kalista, Xayah, Jinx, Samira, Aphelios, 5-3 picks. So I think Tristana is still just the best AD carry in the game. Like, I don't know why we're prioritizing Kai'Sa over her. And the funniest fucking part, the top 3 picks, the top 3 highest presence picks all have a negative win rate.
That's so funny.
Boy, oh boy. What we do. What we do.
I don't know. Some people, well, I'm thinking of Gala again. I don't know. I think the Tristana is strong because there's some people who are willing to pull it out mid lane and to control mages and just smash them. Perks, most notably, just willing to do that. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen Showmaker try to flex it before. I don't think I've seen Damwon try to flex it. I don't think I've seen RNG try to flex it. It's really just C9 which does, but it's caught so many people off guard and they haven't been able to react to it at all.
Wait, what pick were you flexing?
Tristana.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
C9 does, and they will.
Yeah. So it feels like a must ban against C9. I'm not sure how often Nocturnes come up as kind of the counter to Gnar, but I'm pretty sure he's been banned a decent amount of times too. So you can't really pull him out either. He's a less notable flex pick. I don't think you take him into the jungle.
Not unless you have a specific reason to. Like, if you have a good matchup top lane anyways, and the team still has a Tristana, I think it's still a good pick.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the number one reason you want Nocturne, is because of Tristana.
Yeah.
But besides Tristana, I just don't like. Even against Kai'Sa, like, I feel like Nocturne isn't a good champion in general unless you're using it to just turn a team fight. He's kind of like Nautilus ultimate. Like that's how I would play Nautilus, is I would go to team fight and then click on the AD carry and have 8 seconds of me and 4 other people with 5 on my team. Like, it's very easy for you to just single out the AD carry and force the team to reposition, peel you off of them, and you might even kill the AD carry and go 1-for-1, which is very worth it if you've used your dive to start that fight.
I mean, yeah, but having a 4v5 with a extra damage dealer is pretty valuable. Like, just the Nocturne showing up as an additional damage dealer, he's able to turn off the lights so you can't TP there. You have to change the way that you play when there's a Nocturne in the game.
Yeah, you kind of do. You have to be a little more proactive with your teleports. You have to figure out when Nocturne is going to come in, and if you're already too late, sometimes you just have to be like, no, we got to give up because Nocturne's going to get in and we're not going to be in a good position with the teleport.
Mm-hmm. And even then, as soon as he hits level 6, you just have to change like the way you're actually playing. You need to somehow get deep wards down to keep track of where he is.
I don't think that's that big of a deal in pro play. Like, the Nocturnes just seem to stay top lane the entire time. I haven't seen one like roam mid and just press R once. Every time I play against a fucking Nocturne top lane, they hit 6. I ping 6 in chat, type in mid, he's going to kill you. Two seconds later, he shoves me in, walks down the fucking river, and kills my mid laner. I'm like, I fucking told you. And then they yell at me for being toxic, and I'm like, what do you want?
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Meanwhile, my jungler's trying to steal red buff, which has been gone for 3 minutes.
Yeah, we talking about getting Rift Herald, homie.
I fucking wish my junglers would get Rift Herald. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. The Gnar's just gonna keep going unpunished.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
It's kind of sad.
Jace is the only answer they have to it, and I'm just fucking sick of it. Like, Jesus Christ.
Do something else, please.
It doesn't feel like anyone's able to play Jace. Actually, Fudge had one pop-off performance where there were like 4 or 5 squishy people.
I don't care.
Oh wait, was that was the game against DMF, wasn't it?
Probably, where it was like, oh, I can just go in because I am Jace and you have a health bar that's about 1,000.
I remember watching that fight, and I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, this is very bad. Blabber has the ball. Like, it's on Blabber to win this, or not Blabber, Fudge. Fudge has the ball. Because and I'm terrified of any time that Fudge has the ball, because I know he's gonna drop it. This man is not gonna be able to win this fight by himself. He's put an admirable effort in most of the time when he has the ball, but like, oh my god, it's so it feels awful to watch that man try to win a team fight. It's so sketchy every time. I feel confident that Sven can win a team fight, and when Purse can win a team fight, I'm just scared of whatever dumb shit he's gonna try that's gonna throw it. But
okay,
Fudge just can't keep up.
Yeah, I can't think of any more picks.
I'm looking at a list, and there's nothing else. Oh, I want them to pick Setmore. I feel like he's broken.
Setmore, they'd take him into either top or support.
Right, but I still think he's broken. Okay. Now, for our predictions, I have a 90, 50, 10. So that means you're going to give 3 predictions. One that you think is 90% going to happen.
Christ.
One that you think is 50% going to happen. And one that you think is 10% going to happen.
All right.
So Dion, you want to go first?
Yeah,
Are you giving us scenarios?
No.
For like,
I want each of us is supposed to come up with 3 predictions that are gonna
Predictions for what?
just something that's gonna happen in the Rumble stage.
Oh
okay.
no, dude.
So let's see. 90%. Damwon's gonna be in first place.
90% Damwon first place. That's
I was
bold.
gonna be so much more of a fucking coward about this than you are being.
50%. Cloud9 beats Damwon for first place.
That's
a really
bold.
That's really bold. Yeah. 10%. Hear me out for 10%. PSG makes it in second place.
You're putting
10%.
that at 10%?
Yes.
If that's high, that's really high.
Well, you want it at like 2%?
Lower.
Hey, I'm just saying.
If
10%.
That means PSG need to be able to do better than RNG, Mad Lions, and C9. They've already lost 2 games to Mad Lions.
True. That's why I said 10%. It should never happen. It should never exist.
I don't. You're crazy. All right, Haymont, hit me with it. What's your 90, 50, 10?
This one's gonna be wild, and I know it already.
90% that RNG is going to be first.
Okay.
50% that PSG Talon makes it to the next stage. As in, they finish somewhere within the top 4.
Okay.
All right.
10% chance that Damwon Kia doesn't make it at all.
God damn it. That was the tamest shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Ironic. Haymont.
There you go.
He did it.
Let me hear yours, Anthony. I'm going last.
All right. I'm gonna give 90% that Damwon and RNG both make it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 50% that Mad Lions don't make it out.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. 50% that C9 don't make it out. I was
Damn, I should have known. Yeah,
I was miscounting where I placed these teams.
I see.
And a 10% chance that either Damwon or RNG don't make it through.
What? That's just as tame. The 10% one is spicier, but it's about the same.
It's a bit spicy. That was pretty
You guys
spicy.
all went. I didn't think this was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be like 90%. I'm seeing this pick. 10%. This guy's getting the fucking penta.
You can do that.
Oh, you
can do that.
Is that? Am I allowed to grip and rip?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to vamp for 5 seconds while I make a decision.
Normally people like they don't just do picks like this. If I had more time to think ahead of time, I probably would have came up with something other than placements. But I was fixing mice all day, so.
Okay, I can do another.
No. Okay, I start at the 90.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
90% chance Cloud9 is first or second.
Ooh.
And it's not that close.
Bruh.
And it's not that close. You asked me for heat, I'm giving you heat. Don't bro me when I'm doing what you asked. Next is 50, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, let me open the Google Doc back up real quick.
It's 90, 50, 10.
I know, motherfucker. I'm looking up in what teams are here.
Yeah.
50% chance. 50% chance that C9 doesn't drop a game to RNG. That they don't drop one game to RNG.
Okay.
We're gonna come back to this next week, and Matt's gonna be right, and we're just all of us are gonna be very unhappy for an hour.
And because I'm not saying anything other than I fucking told you I'm taking the day off, and then I go play fucking Apex while you idiots whine about being wrong and trash.
Yeah. Like if that actually happened to take a day from work, I'm just like, yo, like I gotta think about life real
Oh
quick.
my
You have to.
god.
10% chance any player on Mad Lions gets a quadra or a pentakill in at least one game.
Ooh.
10%?
Is that low or high?
Well,
I honestly feel like that's kind of low for getting a penta or a quadra in any game.
Okay, here we go. We're changing it then. 10% chance Mad Lion gets a pentakill against a top 3 finishing team.
Okay, that's yeah.
okay.
Considering that if they're in there, it's only 2 teams.
Okay, fine. PSG gets a pentakill against a top 3 team.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Oh my god.
Bully me into
like it.
hotter and hotter takes, bro. I don't give a shit. This
I don't
means
think that
nothing
one's.
to me.
I don't think honestly. I don't think that getting a pentakill is that
The
hot
first two
because we
were
see
hot.
dumb fucking pentakills all the time.
But the first 2 were insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first 2. Wow. You really.
First 2, I was on some other shit with them, but
All right, let's pop up our. That's the results. There's our picks. Oh god, it's a little tinier than I thought. All right. Now, we are all in agreement, like we were for Group C, except for Haymant, who has decided to uproot our unity with his cacophonous stupidity. Now, Haymant,
it's the
explain.
most unnecessary use and arguably borderline incorrect use of cacophonous I've ever heard in my life.
I don't have writers working for me. Now, come on.
First of all, are you
Ask
mad,
me what
bro?
an English word means, bro.
Dang.
Am I mad? I'm mad that you, for some reason, have both RNG finishing over DK and Mads finishing over C9 after this week's games.
I just don't think. I think RNG, just their 80 carry is insane. And I can attribute that, like, their bot lane between what Gala and Ming have been doing is just crazy. And it's hard to pin them down. I feel like it's a real bot diff. And, yeah. That's it. I think Ghost and Barrel have been holding picks. Like, if Ghost gets Senna, that's one of his classic picks. And I'd absolutely think he would smash on him. Just in team fights everywhere. In lane, he'll do fine. Senna, you don't really have to show up in lane. You just kind of just stay alive.
I'm sure they want the Senna to show up in lane, though.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get those stacks, man. Like,
Yeah.
wait, to follow your jungler around all day?
Yes.
Maybe in another line.
But yeah, I think RNG is just very all around just better as a whole. The next thing, I did also pick Matt over C9
Yeah.
between the third and fourth one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Also because I think Armut is better than Fudge. But then again, I also thought Con.
Am I gonna disagree?
But then again, hey. I also thought Con was better than Fudge. And
yeah, Con's having a rough fucking tournament.
Yeah. Con's having a rough day right now.
Uh-huh. And regardless, I think Mad versus C9 is gonna be a scrap fest all the way through. All the way through. Like when I said that the PSG versus C9 was going to be a scrap fest, but C9 was going to win, the Mad versus C9 is going to be like a 50-50. It's going to be a scrap fest, and I don't know who's going to win.
I have a sneaking suspicion that C9 might be able to pull off some really good upsets and somehow eke out that second place finish. But I don't think it's likely. I think if it happens, it'll probably be them getting kind of lucky. I think Haymont having them below third is really crazy given Mad's inconsistent mid game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm not. Overhyping RNG's.
Don't ever sneeze again.
Overhyping RNG's AD carry like this is getting real dangerous for you. I'm just saying.
if Gala doesn't show up, then that's it for me.
Wait, look. Is it Xiaohu who has the Lucian?
Xiaohu's the one who, yeah, he has the Lucian, but guess what? He's top lane now.
I mean, he still played it, and mind you, he was beating up UOL and PGG, but he still came out with looking pretty good on that champion. So you know,
true.
I have like I feel like RNG have some pretty strong priority bans that's going to give them an edge against the 4 teams I have below them. But I feel like DK will be able to come up with some better strategies and be able to match up to them better than most of these other teams. I'm saying that having just disparaged Khan because Khan looks like he's having a rough tournament. But I also do think that they can shape up in general. Like I have faith that Damwon are going to get better over the course of this tournament. I don't think they'll get worse. I don't think we've seen enough of RNG for me to be able to say they can beat Damwon. I feel like they've been given a very easy route here. And when you're untested like this, I can't put a lot of faith in you finishing first place. Like I said, I think it's very possible for C9 to beat them and take second. Also, Matt's just shaky. That's it. Anybody else want to tell Haymont why he's wrong?
Because he's Haymont, bro.
He's Haymont.
Because he's Haymont. Come on.
No. I'll come on when you start taking this serious. No.
Oh my god.
Start taking
Matt,
this
how dare you make that statement to anybody?
Yeah, dude. I don't take anything. You know, I know. But also, eat my ass, bro.
Yeah, pay for that.
No,
for legal reasons, that's a joke.
I don't think you needed to qualify that.
Have you been on the internet?
No.
All right. I think I'm out of topics, Matt.
Would you like to take us home?
Yeah, I think that'll do it for us this week on the Legendary League of Legends podcast. You can catch us live on Tuesday next week on twitch.tv/NizzyTV11. After that, I think we're going back to Mondays. And then we go for Summer Split. You can catch the VODs on the YouTube channel Legendary Podcast. You can catch the podcast version wherever you are. And don't forget to Chaz it up. It's so gone. Oh my god, I love it. I love that it's like progressively getting worse.
I hate it.
Oh my god,
it's so good. It's so funny.
It's going to the shadow realm. This is it.
Really ass.
Oh my! It's so funny.
It's going to the shadow realm. This is it.
All right, goodbye,
West
everybody.
Virginia.
Goodbye.